Hi everybody, it is Julie. Welcome back to Pages and Pens. Today I am here with my November TBR. Let's jump right into it. Alright, so November is going to be a very busy month for me personally. I've discussed it before, but I will be doing NaNoWriMo. I will also be doing Buzzwordathon, which I will have a separate TBR for, and then I think a separate reading vlog, much like I did for Spookathon. I would expect a whole lot less reading because, again, writing. But I do have a set of books here that I really want to get to in November that are outside of my Buzzwordathon reading books. So I'm going to show you what I hope to get to this month. A lot of this is either arcs or series continuations that I really want to get to. Want to focus on the end of the year being either arc finishing up or wrapping up series that have already come out that I have not caught up on, because that kind of looms over me and it gives me a little bit of stress and anxiety. So we're going to get to all of that. First up will be Come Tumbling Down by Shauna McGuire. I am already reading this, but I don't know that I'm going to finish it before the end of the month in October. Today is the 24th. I have a little bit of time, so this one might be done by then, but I just can't confirm that that's going to happen. 60 pages in, and I am loving it so far. I just don't know if I'm going to have time to really dedicate to finishing this before the end of the month. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on this list just in case. I also want to read A Constellation of Roses by Miranda Acevedo. This one comes out on November 5th, I believe. Yes, so I would like to get to this as soon as possible. If not in October, then directly at the beginning of November. I would like to get to these in a timely fashion. I am reading another arc right now currently that I'm hoping to get done, but who knows, that also comes out on the 5th, so we'll see. I think that that's going to take me through the end of the month, and I'm not going to get to that one, so this one is one that I definitely want to try to get to. And this one is Trix, who is dealing with her mom walking out. She's determined to make it on her own. Trix doesn't plan to stick around, though. Talents like her own that defy explanation, pies that cure ills, palm reading that never misses the mark, knowledge of secrets that have never been told. Slowly, she starts to feel like she might have finally found a home, but when her past comes back to haunt her, she has to decide whether to take a chance on a new life or keep running from the one she's always known. So I guess she gets sent to live with other, like, family members, and she's got to decide whether to make it work or to run again. And then we have a December arc, which is Heartstrings and Other Breakable Things by Jacqueline Firkins. This one I got at ALA, I think, maybe? I don't know a ton about this. This is in Massachusetts, which is the last place that 17-year-old Edie Price wants to spend her final summer before college. It's the home of wealthy suburban mothers and prima donnas, like Edie's cousin, who are determined to distract her from her mother's death with cute boys and Cinderella-style makeovers, but she's got plans of her own that don't include Prince Charming. She dives into schoolwork, getting a scholarship for college. She finds herself drawn to two Mansfield boys vying for her affection. I haven't heard anybody talking about it. I don't love the whole two boys, one girl thing, especially when there's going to be a choice and it's not going to end up Polly, but who knows. There's Sebastian, her childhood friend and first love, who's sweet and smart, but already has a girlfriend. And then there's Henry, the local bad boy and all-around player, who's totally off limits even if his kisses are chemically addictive. Both boys are trouble, but she can't help herself from being caught between them. I hope this isn't like super cheaty, and it sounds like it's super cheaty. So we'll see. That one might get DNF'd. And then I want to continue with Jake Kristoff's series. I did read Lifelike, really, really loved it, 5-starred it. I have Deviate, and I have not read Deviate yet. So I want to make sure that I stay up to date with this series, so I'm going to try to read this. The last one was a really quick read. I have a feeling this one will be a really fast read as well. I did get the last one in audiobook. I don't know that this one is going to be something that I can find in audiobook, but we'll see, I guess. Similarly, I have Chainbreaker here, which is the second of the Timekeeper series. I loved Timekeeper. It was a very unexpected 5-star read for me. I wasn't expecting to love it because it's kind of historical, kind of steampunky, and I was like, not really my jam. The covers are gorgeous. The writing was stunning. I want to continue. I have Chainbreaker. I also have the third and final book, Firestarter, over there. I would really, really like to wrap up this series before the end of the year. And I love Tara Sims' writing in that book. I have her new novel, Scavenge the Stars, which is a Count of Monte Cristo gender-bent retelling that I want to read. That comes out in 2020, but I want to read these first. So I have to get to these. These will be a priority for me. I also would like to continue with Heartstopper Volume 2. I did read Heartstopper Volume 1 for Contemporary-a-thon. I know I am late to this game, but I loved it. So I will be adding this into my November TBR, which will be a really relaxing read for me and a really cute one. I'm really looking forward to getting back into this story and seeing how our characters are doing. Kim Harrison's The Turn, which I actually bought at the Strand when I went with Amber 2 Novembers ago now. Like, I have had this for so long. This is a prequel novel to the Hollows series by Kim Harrison, which I am obsessed with. You guys know I am absolutely obsessed with that series. I love it. And there is now another book coming out in that series. I just saw it. It was just announced. I don't even think it has a cover yet. It may not even have a title. But this is a prequel that is before the Hollow series that I know and love. Now, knowing that there's a new book coming out in the series, I really want to catch up with all the published works in the series. I had just been letting it sit here because I was like, it's the last thing I have in this world. I'm going to like just draw it out and draw it out and draw it out. But now I know I'm getting more. I really want to get to this. There's just no excuse. That has to happen. And then lastly on my November TBR is This Mortal Coil by Emily Savada. This one was chosen for me by my niece, Charlie, in her video where she picked 10 different books she wanted me to read in 2019. This is the last one on there that I am going to be getting to. I have 2 books that are unread from her list so far, and that is This Mortal Coil and The Fifth Season by M.K. Jemisin, which I'm just not going to get to this year. So I do want to make sure I get to this one, and it's one that I've been very much highly anticipating. It's one that I think I'm going to really, really enjoy. So this has to happen as well in November, hopefully. If not, I can push it to December. But like I said, it's continuations of series. It's continuations of stories that I've known, that I've loved, that I'm excited to continue with. It's just, I need to get to it. I will, like I said, have a separate TBR for my Buzzword-a-thon with my numbered titles. I have so many. I know I'm not going to read as much as I did for Spookathon. It's just not in the cards for me. I'm not even sure if these are going to happen, but we're going to really, really try, guys. Let me know which one of these books you are most excited for me to read. I'll tell you right now, Chainbreaker and The Turn have to happen. Heartbreaker or Heartstopper will also happen. I'm very excited about all of those. So hopefully, let's cross our fingers that I can actually succeed in all of this reading, but let me know down below which one you would like to see me tackle first. I will also say that This Mortal Coil was also my Patreon pick for this month. They were able to vote and let me know which one of the books that I had on my series continuations / TBRs they were most excited for me to read. So I will probably prioritize that one because they also said that one. Although I did get a vote for Chainbreaker, which also made it onto the TBR anyway because I really wanted to read it, but I will prioritize This Mortal Coil because they did vote for that one as well. That's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, be sure to give me a big thumbs up. Click subscribe. Let me know in a comment down below what you're most excited to get to in the month of November, and I will see all of you in my next video.